touchback, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Tebow. Finds his man, it's Vaughn. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Well, there's no mystery. We're going to get one of our best players involved in the game on the first play of the game. Just throw it up and let him go make magic happen.
One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. To the air on first down. He'll try to do it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. At the 40, there he goes. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
How about that for this defense on the first drive? You want to come out, create some momentum, create some energy, create a negative play. They do just that. They force the INT. Not only that, got a little bit of return on it, a little icing on the sundae to go with it. Great start for this defense.
He's in open space downfield. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground.
Breaks into the open. Got enough space. Touchdown, Green Wave. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The short hands, it's Brown. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw, it's Tebow. Here's a hit. Grabbed in the middle, it's Vaughn. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, I think the ball just got on the receiver so quickly. He took his time working his route. By the time he got his head around, ball was already there, and he just wasn't able to stab it.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Here's the pressure. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't work it all the way in, and they'll turn it over.
My bad. the club and you think I'm a phone. So I go to my loaded Tech 9, it's up in the trunk. I tell you, mother, I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared. I tell you, I ain't never scared. Ooh, that's a ball game.
And the Bears will get us underway with the opening kickoff.
Orange.
Bringing it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
NIL crash up. That's funny.
Motion from the wide receiver. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks, and make plays.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going.
Man, just give me my stick skill, bro.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Makes the catch. It's Robinson. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Bearcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for room. It's Scott.
I don't like
Big
the
time
quarterback.
play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They've got it at the 41. 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains.
Ooh, free play.
He's going to throw deep right side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
All right.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the 1st down.
It's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense because...
Turning it on! Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's blocking run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that thing.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And the Bearcats pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. He'll take a shot. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
That play had 6 written all over it, but he drops it in the end zone. Bad break for the offense.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Gives it on the option. There is just no
that bullshit.
3 straight times and not one single inch forward on any of them.
Free play.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it.
Free play.
Gets it into the end zone, but there's a
Decline.
flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They march 78 yards down the field, and they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Bush. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Then you got Bennett.
Leaves it with the back.
Bennett was a slip-on car last year.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is
Boy made it to the playoffs. If they had put out by
Oregon.
Oregon.
He can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Back to pass, it's Barnett.
Get off the fucking ball.
The short hand, it's Bond. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
You know, smoke, crap.
The give to the tailback. Got the first down and more. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this
Dope boy messed my stick up. I popped the bean, the red kind. I'm up all night, the red eye.
That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second.
All of them are selling, feel like a crouton. I
They've
get
got
the
a
money
first
to
down here to
boo
open the period. Off-play action on first down. That's reeled in. It's Bond. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
That boy got the 95. I'm trying to figure out how y'all got him. I ain't got not 195 on my team. I'm behind. Making how you get the? That's what I'm saying. How you get the 95, bro? I've been playing Call of Duty. I've been out for a week, so I'm kind of lost.
Owning the line of scrimmage and getting running backs on the ground.
Bullshit. Ain't no way. You got all the new players. They just released them.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down.
If she's spending that money.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
That's mine.
Deep downfield. Intercepted. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball
Let me go
down.
change my quarterback because I don't like this quarterback. He is. Yeah, I don't like him.
Be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB.
He's straight like on the passing, but like this offense I got, he ain't fit for it.
He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game.
This bitch ass still in the game.
Right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep...
I almost see how that nigga won the Heisman. That nigga won the Heisman out of nowhere.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
He be dropping wide over the passes, bro.
They had a little
He get on my nerves. He be so sometimes.
I don't know what he said, but I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break.
Get that boy looking down.
Have it with a first and 10.
That boy playing flag football out there.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
That boy playing flag football out
These
there.
little push passes, timing is so important.
Trying to grab my flag,
right as
man.
he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in
God
such
damn, son.
He shot toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass.
That's crazy.
Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, you make big
They don't
plays
like
for your
him.
quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield, like they did right there. But give the
I'll never
defense
get that
credit
back.
for forcing an incompletion.
Ain't that some shit?
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Goes to the option.
First.
They'll give it to the back.
Ooh.
He's going to come up
Oh, my head
yards
hurts.
short of the first down. A field goal attempt from here would just be 48 yards. But
Shut up,
they'll
bitch.
try to move the chains on
About to ask
4th
you
down
nothing.
and short. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Flat zone. Flat zone.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line assignments. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points.
You ain't have to hit me like that, bro.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure.
Touchdown, Bearcats! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's booked. I know he
Come on,
thinks he can
Reggie.
house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Come on, Reggie. Smoking that shit for the season, huh?
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Sends
This
it
time.
downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at
Come
halftime.
here, Reggie. Mine.
He's not afraid to go deep. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
This is a great play by the defensive back. And I think one of the hardest things to do as a DB is you're covering a receiver deep down the field, your back's to the play, and you've got to turn.
Trying to
There you
get
go,
behind
man.
the defense. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down.
Boy, look like
Right
traffic
before the
cones running
half, you
around
wanna
out
go
there.
get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Wants to throw
my
on
goodness.
first down. He's going to fire deep. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown, Sam Houston.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bush. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Grabbed over the middle. It's Lofton. He's down at the 25-yard line. Waning moments of the first half. It is a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He tries to take the top. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Dropping back,
Beat the double team, bro. That's fine.
For the big play. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half.
I gotta find the keys to my fucking car. Big ass house. I ain't gonna lie. Penn State uniform kind of go hard. Said they ain't never changed the bitches in years. A new uniform go hard. Penn State ain't believing putting no names on their jerseys.
Nice job.
They just plain.
Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here comes the Bear offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop.
Come on, Reggie.
I score. I can get back
I wish I
in this
had that
game.
Reggie
It's gotta
Bush
be one
card,
drive at a
bro.
time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset.
I've been trying to get that car for 2
We're probably going to
years.
have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical.
Ooh, I wish I could have hit him.
Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the
I was trying to knock his shit loose.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up.
I'm gonna make that boy have
Defender,
flashbacks.
Put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
All right, here you go.
Pulls it in. It's Bush. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Bears want to crank the tempo. They go to the ground.
Oh, whew.
And he is
He's smacking his
immediately
ass.
by the big defensive lineman.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
That boy got his shoulders down. He tired.
See how the D reacts. Dropping back, it's Barnett. He's gonna
Can I? That's mine.
another.
I'm the wide receiver. I'm the wide receiver. I'm the wide receiver.
Field position with the return.
And another mistake from this quarterback. That's back-to-back drives now that have resulted in interceptions. He's got to find a way to find something different.
Some ball skills crazy, man.
Start seeing the field better, Palmer, because he's not in a flow right now.
No, David, it looks like he's forcing the football a little bit, maybe trying to make up for that interception he threw on the last drive. But that last play, there was no way that football should have gone there. He could have gotten off of that, checked it down, or thrown it away.
Oh.
This quarterback, he needs a breather right now. He's got to collect himself.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled.
That boy don't like me right now.
And now they face third down.
That boy trying to knock my shit loose.
Trying to pick up a first down.
I had a feeling somebody finna sit in my barber chair.
The play action fake. He hurls one deep down the left side.
Oh, good pig.
It's picked off at the goal line. Got some room to run.
That nigga moving too. Ooh, goddamn.
Out of all the ways to get a first down, that's how the offense chose to do it.
That nigga crashed out.
Ends up play, force the fumble, and recover it. First down.
And David, you know the quarterback's counting his luck.
I need it.
That was a
Ooh.
bad decision. That should be the defense's ball. Luckily,
I ain't gonna lie. If I seen that in real life, I've been scared as
to
hell.
give him another chance.
Big 11.
Man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man.
I knew that was gonna
It's
happen.
picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover.
Oh, you one of them risky ass niggas.
And it's a fumble.
I gotta tell
You
man,
one of
I'm
them.
impressed. Not with the throw.
It's risky as hell.
How the offense flew around after the interception, getting to the ball, David, and creating that fumble.
And I think the QB breathing a big sigh of relief. You thought you made a game-changing pick, but how about flying to the field, like you said, making the tackle, getting the football out, recovering.
Yeah, that man still
Getting a first
like a
down.
statue.
Second down coming up on this
He ain't know what to do.
opportunity. To the air, it's Mendoza. The screen, he can go. And the defense stops him just short of the first down.
I thought I was gonna step off on him.
More chain links to move the sticks. Really need to pick up this conversion and
All right, Mendoza.
to settle for the field goal.
I need you.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
That nigga ran with that bitch. You know how you know he ain't no running quarterback. How you holding that ball?
That can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Bush.
Mickey.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21.
Boy went empty.
He wastes no time and
Come
comes
here.
out throwing. Got his man downfield.
He put nothing tight in.
Inside.
He rolling too.
And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bears.
Big boy got the wittles.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cobb. Rolling the dice to bring it
Hey,
out of
bro.
the end zone did not work out as he
Do me a
stopped at
favor.
the 13.
Go follow my YouTube, bro.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work.
It's the same as my
Still
gamer
have a cushion,
tag.
but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. He'll ride his man on the option. Power football with the run. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. After a good pickup on the run, it's
Appreciate
second
it.
down. Dropping back, it's Pavia.
That boy wide
That
open.
one comes out high down the right side. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs.
This is second time tracking me down.
Plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered.
It's
So the
about to be
final
freaky
period
out there.
starts with a second down play.
I got a feeling.
On the option. He'll toss it. Oh, he's got some space.
Got it at 8-0.
20. Touchdown, Bearcats. Great job by the back on the option.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and
He got it. That quarterback got a little.
and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop him.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Bush. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And he
Bobby
might be
Boucher,
known
your
for one
ass.
pitch, but that was a short and heavy tackle on the tight
Bring the
end.
water boy out.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but you're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit.
He tried to tell that boy here, though.
They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And the Bears getting set on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself.
Oh,
Find some fresh air.
oh.
It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
Nice job there by the QB on his own read, because he's
He a
watching
95
the
card,
lineman,
too?
and he
A
knows
Bennett.
he has to keep the football, and then he right away takes it
Oh.
upfield to get some positive yards.
Looking downfield, it's Barnett.
Mm.
Makes the grab.
Come here, Reggie. Ooh, Reggie running from him.
Down at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon. You got to find him in the passing.
Couldn't ask for
You
much
need to
more
get you
there.
some wide receivers. You gonna be straight.
42. Here's this offense with a
You got them
first
little
set
bitty
of
wide
downs.
receivers. Them boys ain't getting off the ball.
And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky.
And you gotta get you some wide up.
Right side. Touchdown, Sam
And your
Houston.
offensive line.
The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
You gotta spend that money on the offensive line, man.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And, Dave, you know, it's funny. I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
So you got the skill players.
Exhibit A.
You just can't get the ball to them because you ain't got
Does he
time.
make the catch? Okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Hey, I would hate to have the name Reggie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I can deal with it.
Off the play fake on 1st down.
Especially now growing
Outside the
up.
pocket, lets it go. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be.
I bet you don't know Reggie.
Still at
You
their
ain't never
own
smoked
20
Reggie
after
day in your
that
life.
last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout.
That Reggie Bush. That's so you used to call this shit.
Stopped
You
in his
need it ready.
tracks
They're
in the backfield.
2-5. You need some of
And
the
that's why he is
2-5.
an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism,
New Orleans
use
Saints.
his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Great move. Now he's got room. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds.
Like, you know what's so crazy, bro?
34-yard line, and now they've got a little something.
We used to come up with all the damn lingo and shit just to get our shit. Now they selling this shit at the corner store. This shit sad. Hurt my fucking feelings.
To throw, it's Barnett. Looking to the big tight end.
The tight end cold.
And how about that? What the
Who is
doctor
this?
always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
He really the best player you got on your team. Sure. If I was in further away, I'd put him out there on the outside and let him play wide receiver.
Wide open downfield. They get him corralled.
Yeah, he faster, man.
Until he's in the red zone, they'll mark it at the 14. The
Bigger
Bears
than
had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball.
Ooh, that was bad.
And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it
That
is
dude little as hell, boy.
consolation prize, if you will.
That nigga about 5'3".
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but a nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll bring it out. It's Cobb. And he loses the ball.
See, y'all get in the game and start doing dumb shit.
Recovered by the
I'm glad the game over. Jeez. There y'all go. There y'all go.
Kickoff and kickoff return.
Split zone. Ooh, that boy killing me with the RPO.
For a touchdown.
Nice pitch, nice
That boy
catch.
trying to make a last second comeback, ain't he?
Right, like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I
I
like
knew you was gonna do this.
At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside.
Ain't got it.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. He's brought
I'm
down,
declining.
and there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
That play never works. I'm not trying to be greedy.
This offense has it with really good field position.
It's hard to get the ball about.
They'll move the wide receiver. The option look.
Come on.
There's always football on the bad pitch.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Now you see why I said I wanted to change my quarterback.
And the Bearcats trying to find their way forward.
The other quarterback, that nigga is not built for this, like, at all.
Looking to pass. It's Pavia. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Come on, man.
Timeout is called for
Come on, man.
defense
You can't do me like
21
that.
seconds to go here. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier. Lost one deep down the right side.
Ooh, I thought I was gonna get a head
Oh,
ball.
he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just
Trying to put that boy in my barber chair.
And that's a good stop.
Yeah, boy, nice little fade.
With
1-2.
Like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like this.
intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what
You got a cowboy collar on?
defense to get the football.
Garbage
They'll open this
is here.
drive from their own 42-yard line. Throws
Pete.
to the tight end.
No.
He makes the catch. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
I thought I was gonna get there.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
What time is it? So he'll feed him another bottle at 8. And then, oh, no. I want to place it on an option. See, it's green.
kick it away to start us off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Leaves it with the back. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that? Nice.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, that's not the attempt you want in this game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting running. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to. And then
just too much of a rush. And goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
4th down and 13, and the offense is going to give it a shot. Pocket breaking down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air, it's Daniels. Fires to the middle. Complete to the left. Touchdown, Eagles! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. The big tight end, always able to make the defense pay.
And tight ends have evolved so much in football. I mean, these guys are like wide receivers now, and you see why. Got the athletic ability, the big bodies. Throw it to them and they'll make big plays for them.
And he added the extra point. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cobb. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. Bringing it back. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the 1st quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. They're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in the game.
All right.
Coming out with it, it's Cobb. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
ices it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot. You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
The Bearcats moving quickly to the line.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. The Bearcats are marching down the field. Scanning the field, it's Pavia. Gets it out fast. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before. He makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. It's great to spread the ball around and fool him, but if you've got a dude, feed him, and they are.
No doubt, Reese. That guy is a problem. I mean, you got a receiver that's so talented out wide, hard to cut.
Fires toward the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete as time has expired here in the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They'll run the option. Makes it past the marker. There he goes. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Got it in the middle, it's Robinson. Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And the Bearcats trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. On the option. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air, it's Daniels. Unloads it left. He's got it. Wide open spaces. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Eagles! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
And QBs love their big tight ends, especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a receiver after he catches it.
I thought he would.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often.
And the ball's free.
How?
In his own territory. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Direct snap. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Will they be able to get that 1 more yard and stick it in here on 3rd down? Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He doesn't get it back to the 25. He's out of bounds at the 21-yard line. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the dude.
Looking to throw, it's Pavia. Picked off, and they ruin it. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And they did tack on the extra point. Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. Now on the option. Quick toss. Breaks into the open. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of...
And it's picked off.
Shit, you might well walk up to him and hand it to him. Shoot.
Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Eagles. The defense putting points on the board.
And this is Florida City. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Yep.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Bearcats. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally scored. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete.
How you trip over your
For the
feet?
huge gain on first down.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball. And
He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Eagles. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. The pass is
What's this dude doing?
1 second is left. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Eastern Michigan will kick it deep to start the second half. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Gets the back moving. On the option. Now the toss. Inside the 45. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And that is just what this defense needed. Nice job getting upfield, getting after the quarterback, putting that last play behind him. Big gain, so what? Great job being dialed in on first down, to the pass, and getting the sack.
Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. They'll run the option. Now the toss. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Motion from the wide receiver. Tight end now in motion. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He goes down at the short turn, but what a play to get the football back. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. A strike downfield. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with the turning it on. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Touch pass on the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Eagles! And they take it in for 6 more points. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Running back searching for a hole. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Goes to the option. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground.
And then he stepped away.
Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
That's crazy.
And they turn it into a defensive
Instead of going towards the ball, he stepped away from it.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop
That's
it up.
crazy,
They
bro.
take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Cobb. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this...
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the change for a first down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
And the Bearcats want to move quickly. Back to pass, it's Pavia. Under fire. Hit as he throws. And the third down pass is incomplete.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Looking to the big tight end. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did. And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Eastern Michigan will line up with a first and goal. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Now the pitch.
Who was this?
And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. He wants it all. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long, who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Cobb. And the returner will be brought down.
Yeah, 70 people.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. able to scrounge 3
25
yards
more.
out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, I'm gonna get the edge on this boy.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to
I
see
know
the
these
option.
dudes
They
are
didn't know
slow.
exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys. And we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting Hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down on the ground.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Here's a throw downfield late. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it.
This was my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. They just flip the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. Throws to the wideout. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting into the...
And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
A few anxious moments there, but the hands team, true to its name, as they make the grab and get the ball.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground, and most of the time...
Intercepted to stop the threat. Looking for more room. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing.
Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to...
And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. To the air, it's Daniels. Unleashes to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And you knew this one was over already, but how...
The fake, and he wants to throw. He runs into the end zone on the fake. What a gutsy call to come up with a two-point conversion there. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And you get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch it with the coach.